Alright, we got a mad alpaca. It's probably not going to even make it into the colony. I don't have elaborate defenses. You know, I don't have any of those mazes set up with the right traps and turrets. But I do have fair defenses. I like my rec room. My rec room's doing pretty well. Yep, here we go. Let's have somebody take care of that. And we're doing this in here because we also have an undergrounder. It would be this one. I know. Let's also move some of this artwork and stuff in there. Is that a dresser? Yeah, we can put a dresser in there. Excuse me. All right. Okay, you're mostly healed. Fully healed, apparently. Alright. What's the matter? Alright, he needs his god's apparel. Whoa, 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 slow down. What was all that? Stellar Adventist surroundings. Jake is our priest. And he made himself a burqa, but doesn't seem to be wearing it. I can't find it to force him to wear it. I see it come up when a trader shows up. Thought it had something to do with maybe the weather. Alright, let's check her intellectual. Alright, almost level 3. We need her at... Oh no. Turkeys are sacred. No, we didn't... We're not going to technically kill them, I don't think. We'll just let them run around out there mad. Okay. I don't think... I hope that doesn't affect our mood. I don't know if we're okay eating them. Ooh, we're about to find out. She kind of did that automatically. Should I have forbidden it? This is my first time playing Ideology, so I don't really know. So far, nobody seems bothered by it. We're gonna need somebody on cleanup duty here. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how much vomit there is in this place because we didn't have anybody that could cook. We still don't really. Is she gonna cook? She's on cooking duty. So yeah, she'll do better. Okay, slept in the cold. Oh. To put a heater in there, don't we? We have to really manage our components. We have nobody to build them. So what do we do? We're going to take a heater from somewhere else. We don't use this school right now, really. Oh, there's the burqa. Can I force him to wear it? I thought there was a chair there for some reason. Oh, did it replace his parka? Maybe that's why he wasn't wearing it. I wonder if he's going to be cold. Yeah, he's going to be cold, so let's... Let's go back to the parka for now. Alright, you're just not going to be... Maybe we could make a burqa out of, like, buffalo wool or something like that. I thought I discouraged the cloth because... maybe I was a little too late. Let's go with something warm. I know we have wool. We have all these buffaloes here. Which is the warmest? Is it blue fur? It says good at temperature regulation. Okay, let's try to make a warm one. Why is smelting your priority? Alright, if she gets one more level in intellectual, we could have her do a lot more work. We could have her focus less on research and contribute more toward the maintenance of the colony. Megatherium wool. Okay. So there's not a huge difference in the different types of wool, but Megatherium is technically the warmest. I think what do I have here? I have blue fur, some Panthera fur, buffalo wool. Oh, I thought... Which one's warmer, buffalo wool or blue fur? It doesn't look good, I guess. Alright, let's see if we could... Well, let him sleep, I guess. But maybe I'll just have him drop his parka and then see what he chooses, I guess. Alright, recruitment. We're about to get another colonist. Oh, of course she doesn't jump right into it because it's starting to get warm. We made it to spring. Made it through our first winter. We arrived in the fall. But we have a cold snap now. It's probably gonna kill everything. Alright, let's okay, we know that. Let's check this guy out. We've got him 69% certain. I think we'll probably have to focus on sweet peas, faith. Yeah, he's one of those guys, huh? Nice. Alright, he's the artist. He's also melee. We've got everybody's melee right now. Let's give him a spear, I guess. He can shoot. Maybe we... Who else can shoot? That's on melee duty. He's the best one. Even Jake, we have him with a gun, even though he's better. Like, everybody's so much better with melee. So let's give him a gun also. At least a couple guys with range. Then he could use his fire as backup. But what is his needs? Pain, ratty apparel. Drop that sash. You don't even need it. Let's throw a couple on the... Let's make sure we're not using cloth though. Let's make some sashes. Sashes for everybody. Alright, she has her intellectual is still got a way to go. So what are we going to do with this guy? Oh, he can't do that at all. That's fine. Oh, he makes a good warden. We could take this guy off completely. Cooking, nope. We've got enough food sickness going on. Hunting, he's the only other guy with a gun. Growing, mining. Might as well do some plant cutting since let's actually bump that up since we have so many trees that we need. So much wood that we need. As well as probably herbs. Smithing. No, we won't put him on any of that stuff. Art, he's definitely the artist. Take them off entirely. Hauling, cleaning, research. Yep. Cold snap, killing everything we have growing outside. I almost want to expand our... maybe we have to expand our hydroponics. And just get rid of the outdoor growing area altogether. You know, actually it's early in the season. Let's go ahead and change that to corn. Yeah, I know. It's because it's dirty. In fact... Oh, what's your pain all about? Yeah, we can't do any... Can't do anything about that right now. He's on the verge of cracking. Let's check your work again. Maybe we just have you clean for a minute. Let's have you just clean for... Yeah, have some fun for a sec. You've been in prison for a while. About to do... Oh, you're hauling. I see. Let's take that hauling off the books then. Let's put you on cleanup duty. There we go. Let's just give this place a nice thorough clean before we get you on some other work. Jake ever put on that burqa? Nope, he went for the parka. Wait, did we try that experiment? I don't know if we tried that. Let's drop it and then see if he picks what he picks up. Let's allow. Now you need warm clothes, bud. just not going to grab either one, huh? Nope. He grabbed the parka. Oh no, he didn't. What did he grab? Sash? Yep. Yeah, now he has the parka again. Okay, so I don't know if that burqa was actually warm enough for him. I think he'd prefer it. Well, let's see. Let's compare it. Greater values allow surviving in colder temperatures. So 2.8 compared to whoa, that's a lot more. Well, after this cold snap, he could wear his burqa for a little while. Maybe we get him before next winter. Maybe we get him fur shirt, fur pants. Oh, you're more than halfway there. Yeah, we're just trying to rebuild here. I mean, it's a slow climb. Lots of blood, lots of vomit, lots of dirt. We had the previous colonists had a pet rhinoceros that left a lot of mess too. All right, we're getting close. Getting close. We need somebody to make medicine, and she is close. Then we've got to find a way to make. We have to get our components. We have to be able to make components. Who's even close to that? I mean, our highest crafting. Our highest crafting is 5 at the moment. All right. Do we want to put some hay in here? Alright, Jake's just really hard to please. He's got the nicest room in the whole colony. Probably move this bed out of the way. I don't think it... Well, let's check. Oh, it adds a little bit of beauty. The mess... It's not great. Let's check this area down here. Usually there are flowers down here. Like to create a few other spots where the, you know, maybe see if we could do something about adding some beauty in some of the more well-traveled corridors. Maybe around the corners, add some sculptures or something. Looks a lot cleaner now. We might be able to start assigning Dozvaz some other tasks. Yep, he's getting the rooms. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. Looks pretty clean. That was a nice deep clean that he did. Let's do that. The blue room. Which is the blue room? Oh, this one here. This is just a nice, impressive bedroom. It's got carpeting, the blue walls, a nice sofa, chair, you know. We're just making for those that require it. Alright, let's get Dissolve off working on other things now. He can... What can he do that's good? We want him to cut plants. Somebody to do it. I think that's about all. He's good on everything else. As far as Sweet Pea, she could do a lot more. Yeah, it actually worked out pretty well. I mean, that we had somebody that required an impressive room in the previous colony. So by the time these guys got here, wandered in and took over, we had a nice place for them already. Nice mustache there, Jake. Pretty good. Alright, let's check Sweet Peas. There she goes. She could do it. I think she could make medicine. Yep. We need more than 4. So let's put Sweet Pea on that job. She's also our doctor. No, Sweet Pea's the doctor, yep. She could mine, okay. She's our best crafter. So we're gonna have her not have to worry about hauling and cleaning. She has so much other stuff to do. Jake kinda does too. He can't research worth a damn anyway. Alright, let's see what she's doing now. Digging at the steel. Alright, we do need the steel. We also need plant cutters. Is that what Dissolve Off's doing? Yep, he's taking down the trees, which is nice. We need some wood. But maybe cancel some of that. And then have him cut down some... or get some herbs, basically. We have other trees we have to cancel. No, I still want him to do the ones in the yeah, I still want him to take the ones out of here so that more grass can grow. They already eat all the hay? They did. Okay. We might have to grow some hay just in case. Most winters we could get by just with you know, rotation. You know what we need to do? Maybe there's too many now. Let's take a look. We could stand to slaughter some anyway. Okay, we have a couple of males here. Let's let the calf grow. We can let both the calves grow. Let's get rid of this female. Oh, that's a male. Alright. We have one female who's pregnant. The other one's young. Donkeys as well. We don't need all these donkeys. We have a lot of foals here. Yeah, that's... Takeo's been here since the beginning. Takeo's actually the Chaos actually the only original colonist, if you could, if you think about it. He came in with the pods. 13-year-old. Where is Takeo? Where's old Takeo? There he is. Yep. He's been on trade missions, gun running. He's seen some things. In fact, there's probably... He's seen it all. If only he could speak to the rest of the colonists. He would have all of the documented history. He would have all the oral history to pass. Alright, we don't need all these heaters on. What we probably need is we're going to need the cooler soon. That's still a little chilly outside. I like just giving them a little bit of a break. Gives us some time where they're not, they're not breaking down. We're down to 12 components. I want to say we were at something like 24 when we started. We'll need heat here eventually. In fact, we'll probably need a cooler there before too long. Alright, what's everybody doing? Getting steel. We need steel. Definitely short on steel. Cooking. Harvesting oak trees. Alright, do we have 2 kitchens running? We have 2 kitchens. Only one of them has orders. Okay, that's fine. We have plenty of meat. It's nice to cook it up. That's good. And we'll get to harvesting. We'll get to harvesting some of this herb. That's psychoid. Here's the heal root. We also have plenty around out here to harvest. I know we have some around. Okay. I'm sure Dazavov isn't happy that he's relegated to chopping down trees and collecting herbs at the moment. But maybe he's happy that he's alive. Maybe he's just happy that we didn't kill him. Let's check everybody's religion here. 79, 58. Sweet Pea needs some reassurances. So let's see where Sweet Pea is. Oh, let's slow down. Okay, Jake, reassure. Sweet Pea. Okay, this item stash stuff, I don't think we're quite ready to caravan yet. Alright, nice. Up to 71%. It's good. It's good. So, on the other hand, ugly environment. Slept in the cold. Where are you sleeping anyway? Oh, okay, you guys are in the cold. Well, not anymore. Okay. We're detecting all these sites nearby. I think we're Is this stuff new for the ideology? I don't think I've seen this. You know, you've detected this kind of site before. Or is that part of ideology, or is it? I think we're only scanning for plasteel with this one, so. Alright, don't want to discharge the power. We still need to, now that we're getting steel in, we could replace all of our conduit that we have in here with hidden conduit. Yeah. Okay, that stuff is ideology. I thought so. Because it does mention who it's controlled by, and it almost seems like... I wonder if there's a relationship dynamic to the different ideologies. Like, I know we have our factions, but I also wonder if there's like a matrix of your faction relationships and your ideology relationships, but it doesn't look that way, per se. Alright, everybody, all's well. Everybody's asleep. Everybody's half happy. Slept in the cold. It's not really cold, is it? Oh, it is. It got cold at night. Alright. Let's go ahead and put that on. We can close this bed. Let's get this on too. Sweet Pea has inspired creativity. Art? Is it just art? Art or furniture? We don't really have much of a need for furniture right now, but we could always use some bills here. Let's do maybe just a couple of small ones, I suppose. Make sure it's Sweet Pea. Let's make them out of jade. Hopefully I'm not wasting the jade. Oh, we had more than 176. Alright, let's... looks like the previous colony was starting to get into genetics. But didn't quite get there. Are there any traders? Doesn't look that way. Just passing by. Okay, what were we going to do? Got your bedroom up there. Hopefully she gets to that. Should we make her get to that? It's a Sweet Pea. Then we could at least improve the beauty in some of the places where maybe like we have these generators and windmills. Could probably use some more lighting out here too. It's the blood out here from all the slaughtering. Not nice. Okay. All right. Making some medicine. There we go. We have 2 medicines. That is a step up. That is a tier above where we were at, for sure. Having real medicine. I know I'm interrupting your recreation. But we really do want the place to look nice. Doesn't take long for it to get dirty. I think there are a few things I would like to see, and maybe there are some mods out there that have some of these additions, but I would like to see maybe waste baskets or trash cans that just reduce, maybe it just reduces the amount of filth. Obviously it's not going to take care of things like blood and vomit, but maybe just the generic trash, like there is a trash down there in the corner. And then what else? Maybe some like tracks and carts to get all of the mining stuff, all of the mining chunks back to base much quicker. You know, that would be a cool addition too. I haven't done much with mods since way back. Maybe even before the official release. Big dumpsters, okay. Yep. Yeah, so if there are basically any mods that people would recommend, I mean, I'm open to it. I don't want to load up too many all at once, but I'll make a list and I'll kind of slowly incorporate them. Make sure, not only to make sure that they don't break anything, but also because I just like to, I don't know, worm my way into modding the game. Oh, Roomba. That actually is that. So having both makes sense. You know, the Roomba seems like an obvious technological advancement. Oh man. Alright, now we've got real trouble. Oh, bows and spears. A recurve bow. Alright, not... Where are they going to come? We have to do better about funneling these folks. They're probably... I hope they don't split. Let's get our... You don't have a weapon, Velma. What's going on with you? Where is your weapon? I guess we'll just grab a spear, I suppose. Sweet pea. Gotta get everybody down here. Man, don't crack on me while we're in the middle of combat. It's the worst when somebody's about to break. Alright, they're already coming in. Those steel traps, man. I don't know how long it took me to go from wood traps to steel traps. It didn't even occur to me that they would do more damage. Alright, let's start bringing people down. I don't know how far down to bring everybody. Alright, our turrets are doing their job. We have 3 turrets right here. Alright, we scared him off. And we have a prisoner, maybe. That all depends on whether or not they are. Alright. It's not that desirable. But to some degree, just having more hands is helpful. You'd make him a janitor, if anything. Alright, Sweet Pea. Now let's take Velma. Velma, you're capturing. And Jake, well, you're the minister, you could bury him. And does this guy need any medicine? Alright, so he's bleeding. So if he makes it, it's minor at the moment. But we have blood. We have blood. We can give him a transfusion. Alright, it's gone up to moderate. So let's give him a blood transfusion. Sweet Pea is our doctor, I believe. Sure is. Oops. Operating. This will be operating. Oh, we've lost so many people due to blood loss before. Okay. Now should we start with recruiting and then go to conversion? I did it the other way around before, but taking care of prisoners who aren't contributing, I mean, it's kind of annoying. So maybe if I recruit them first, then convert them, it'll, I don't know, it'll support the colony more efficiently. Alright, we have some food. What are we growing? We have corn going. That should happen before the winter. We have rice in here going. Of course. Sweet Pea. Let's go ahead and give you some penoxicillin. Does that even help with the flu? Look at that, 14 medicine. Now we just have to get our, maybe we change one of these rice to, eel root. In fact, let's change this one. At least for a while, let's actually change both of those. Instead of going out and picking them in the wild. One here, one there. It says it's infectious, so that's why I'm assuming the penoxicillin works. It says sleeping sickness, malaria, and plague, so maybe not. Maybe I just wasted some precious penoxicillin. Alright, what are we doing? Tattered apparel. Okay, a button-down shirt. Let's get to work on button-down shirt. Don't want to use our cloth. Is anything else? Alright, so then our next milestone will be crafting. We need somebody's crafting to get to level 8. And it looks like, I hate to put everything on Sweet Pea. What's going on here? Oh, the food poisoning. Oh man, that has to happen. It has to stack right on everything else, doesn't it? Come on. We need Velma's cooking to get better. I mean, it's still only 3. At what point do they stop getting poisoned? Also, we still have lots of donkeys here. And buffaloes. We have a calf that's male as long as they don't get sick. It's not the worst if we don't end up reproducing population. Okay. Unfortunately, she's our best doctor. Who's taking care of her? Probably AJ then. Alright. What is going on with his resistance? Also, let's take a look here. It's hot outside. Let's get the power off on some of these heaters. Make sure everybody's AC is on. I don't like running both. No, I don't like running things unnecessarily. Because then if they have a failure, you know, we have to spend components to take care of them. And in this session alone, I think we've gone through more than half of our components in basically that way. Let's also add a cooler to this room here. That's going to use 3 of our components. It's rough. Okay, no traders. Traders there. Man, at one point, our previous colony was... They were just trying to collect enough plasteel to do bionic operations on people. Alright, these guys are attacking immediately. Spears and bows. They got any secondary units? Nope. Okay. Let's see what you got. Might just let them get close. You guys should back off. You guys should get over here where the turrets will protect you. Oh, I guess turrets will protect you right there. But it would have been better if you let them go into the traps. I mean, we have a full-fledged battle happening here that we're not even participating. Who are these people anyway? They're Chalices from the Tider Union. I don't think we have a moral obligation. Why are you running that way? Run toward our base. It's there for you to... Arco Nexus. Taking over Sutton. If you can increase your total wealth to 350,000, they'll take the settlement. Showing the location of an ancient Archotech Nexus. I've never had this happen to me before. Okay, if you could invoke its power, what happens next can go beyond physical reality. Ah, so this must be a this must be like an end game, a new end game for the ideology. Colony wealth of at least 350,000. What's our colony wealth now? How do I tell? Alright, how are we going to clean up this mess? Oh, there's, we should rescue this person. Velma. And everything else here. Got to allow. Zavov. We might need graves. We have 7. Okay, it's a lot of bodies to bury. Jake, alright. Alright, Jake, let's make you put on that. You're putting on one of these. And then what do you have for ratty apparel? Well, it's your parkas. That'll take care of 2 birds with 1 stone. AJ. Let's bury a body. Okay, Jake, you look a little happier. Zavov, you're sleeping again? Okay, let's see if this guy needs anything. Nah, I don't think he needs anything in particular. Alright, looks like we have more heal root coming. Alright, AJ. Gotta bury somebody. Velma. Alright, good. Alright, Jake needs his recreation time. We're not going to interrupt him. Velma's grinding or cooking. Right, he's planting roses. He could do some hauling. Okay, let's get all this stuff put away before you start cutting down the trees. AJ's harvesting. Okay, Sweet Pea, you need medical attention. Still have that flu, huh? You have tattered clothing. What do we need to do? Cloth button-down shirt. Let's make Sweet Pea do this. We need to have her do some crafting. Let's make a few extras. Check everybody else's clothes. Make sure we could head that tattered clothing stuff off at the pass. So far, nobody's, well, t-shirts maybe. T-shirts, pants. Oh yeah, we definitely need pants. They can't be wearing... He's gonna be mad about that. Yeah, he needs pants. Let's go Sweet Pea. And same with the t-shirt. Let's grind Sweet Pea so that she could make us some components. And until we find somebody else, like some other recruit with a crafting of 8. I didn't realize he was wearing tainted pants. Where are all these tainted clothes? I thought we had a smelting order to get rid of them. Mind-shattering pain. Alright, we can give this person some anesthetic. Okay, we're almost to the point where we're maintaining this colony. It took a long time to get here. We haven't quite reached the place where we could start, where we could really start like expanding and advancing. I mean, we have the genetic stuff that was left here by the previous colonists that we haven't even touched this time around. We need to be able to make components before we can do much at all. This place is stripped of most of its resources. There's some iron, some gold. We had a meteorite strike with jade, but is that, where did that go? Could have, oh, there it is, right there, right in front of my face. Yeah, but other than that, I mean, we don't really have much going on here. All of the compact machinery has been mined. Plasteel has been mined. Certain things are going to be rare from here on out. Yeah, the graveyard keeps growing, and actually there are 2 colonists in this graveyard that I need to expand this mausoleum. What do we have here? Granite. I guess granite's okay for now. Well, wait, what do we have more of? We have more granite right now. Okay. I guess granite's okay for now. The interior is going to be marble. But we need to expand this so that we could get more colonists into gosh, I really want to make another ornate door. But maybe on this side, we only go with granite. So let's put a door there and a door here. Yeah, I need more sarcophagi. Build out the mausoleum. The mausoleum is for our colonists. The graveyard's going to be for everybody else. We also need more graves, don't we? Can I paint? No, I can't paint with it. It's odd to think that I should be able to paint graveyards on this map. But you know, you get attacked so often. Yeah, again. That should be enough for a little while. And then how much marble do we have? Might need an order for marble blocks. Looks like we have one. Nope. We must have stopped it because of a lack of labor. Just do that for a little while. Alright, we have no other real pressing issues. Let's take a look at their happiness. Why are you eating without a table? We have plenty of tables. What's going on with eating without table? Slept in the cold. Where's your room? Do you need it extra warm? Is that part of being an impid? I think I've seen this before, where somebody was just always cold. So let's... Oh, we have to move all that furniture over there. Alright, let's reinstall this furniture. We could put them over here. Get that heat up. Yeah, that might be an impid thing. Oh no, this one was already up. Okay, yeah, so this has happened before. Then we could turn this one, this vent we can close. Alright, that might take care of him being cold. That'll be like a third of his problems. Unsightly environment. Is that just in general? Yeah, we definitely need more heal root. At least we have some coming. But it's good we could make medicine now. We just have to protect that. If Sweet Pea dies, it's a huge setback. She's working on the clothing. It's a long way to go from 5 to 8, though. I mean, what we really need is another recruit. The only way I really know to grind that is by making clothes. You would I thought at one point that making marble chunks or making chunks would do it, or blocks, I mean, because it says it uses crafting. Oh, how you doing, Ramak? That sounds cool. But yeah, I thought making blocks would grind crafting, but it isn't. I mean, take a look at Jake right here. See if he does more of it in a second. Yeah, it's not even budging. So the only way I really know how to grind crafting... thanks for the follow, Crimson. The only way I really know how to grind crafting is by tailoring. That's a lot of clothes to make. To get from level 5 to level 8. I actually went through this before, the same exact scenario, where I had nobody able to craft components. I think what was ironic is I got the guy to like level 7, and then we finally got a prisoner that had a good crafting skill. Component mining worksite. So now I'm thinking maybe it's worth putting together a caravan. That means we'll have to go against the faction. Is that what that means? That we'll have to battle them? Go Begu. "21 components would be nice for the factions." But it said Gubegu. Not seeing them in this list here. Is it a smaller faction? Let's take a look at that again. That's me. Here we go. Component site. There's another component site. 14. This is 21 though. 2 people. I mean, we could potentially take this. I don't think I've actually... I've set up camps before. But I wonder, do I have to set up a settlement here to do the mining? Or can I just camp there, mine what I can? It's a 30-day limit, huh? Let's see. Let's see what we have for... need guns. Can't take our priest. I don't think we could take our priest. I think we would take 1 gunner. And maybe... yeah, maybe these 2. 2 on 2. I don't know if I like those odds. But really, I think I could only spare 2 people. And then Takeo, I mean, Takeo's a seasoned veteran at this point. Travel supplies. We could take some medicine. Bump that up. We don't want rice, we want actual meals. We could take survival meals. I don't know how many days it'll take to do the job. We could also take some simple meals as well. Rotten 2.5. Maybe that's all we would need to take. We're not bringing waster, are we? No, Sweet Pea's the only waster. So we would leave all the Yayo and Flick behind. Maybe backup weapons. I don't know. Auto pistol. Steel knife and a breach axe just in case. We're in the summer. We don't have to worry about keeping warm. I don't know. Is this worth it? Is this risky? That's... We got 7 days of food. Maybe we need more food. We don't have pemmican or anything like that, though. Rotten 2.7. Yeah, okay. So it's the sheer amount of food. Let's give it a try. I'm not going to sit here and waffle over it. Well, I've done that. I've done that enough. Time to make a decision. Ritual opportunity. Ah, they're going to miss the ritual. Stello Adventist. Alright, what does this actually mean? It's coming soon for the following ritual. Stello Adventist. On 4th of August. For opportunity right. 2 days, 14 hours before the opportunity arises. Okay. Sweet Pea's doing research. Do we want you doing research? Are you all done with the clothes? Yeah, you know what? We can make backups for the hood. And we already have a second burqa. Maybe some face masks. Alright, 21 components. We're going to go for it. We're going to go after it. Alright, that's a slow drain on the battery. It's fine right now. Ambushed already, huh? No, we can't give them that. Alright, Chaz, you're a little too ambitious for your own good, huh? Ooh. I like that. Ancient car frame. Alright, it's KO. Keep her cool. I hope it does not either. Probably has lots of cover right now. I should... No, we don't want to be hurt when we get to the other place. He had a gun. Why did he do that? Alright, let's not run into the fire. Alright. We have to reform. Nope, We don't need Chaz. Or Chunks. Take his gun, though. You had meals? Okay, we'll take him. We are a little wounded and we're about to go into another fight, I think. I'm assuming they're not just going to let us mine this stuff. We have to keep an eye on the date too. We don't want to miss that opportunity for ritual. I think it'll be my first, actually. Other than the ritual to anoint the priest. There's a neutral camp in this area. Does that mean just... Okay. Nope, they're red. Doesn't seem that neutral. Alright. I don't see any obvious defenses. The old cars. What do they have? Spears and knives. Okay. Let's make our way. We already used our fire, that's a bummer. I guess we don't need cover, they don't have any weapons. Let's just inch our way forward, just to make sure that we have the maximum. There we go. Damn. I was hoping to kill him before I got there. This isn't ending well. Ugh. I mean, can I run? If I run, how do I get... Can I get AJ back? Like a rescue mission? Let's take a look at this situation anyway. Oh. They've got prisoners here in cages. Where's the, Where's all the, components? Where are all the components? Even if I won, I'm not sure I'd know exactly what to do. I mean, I'd have to check out what's behind all these doors. Maybe see if I could disassemble some of the stuff that's around. Alright. In any case, I think I should haul. I think it's a hopeless fight here. Man, this guy was tough. We were awful with that gun. Maybe we chose the wrong weapons. Maybe we should have taken a couple more people. I think his best bet is to make for the quarter. If he can make it, I mean, this guy's gonna catch up with him. No, 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 don't catch me, don't catch me. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, sacred turkey, guide me. Come on. Come on. Oh, so close, so close. Come on, you can do it. Ah! They're caught. Maybe we'll have an opportunity to rescue them. I wonder. I wonder. Just why did he go that far? Oh. He's trying to crawl off. If he recovers, will the other guy recover? He's recovered. Send him south, maybe. It's a long way to go, though. He's fleeing because his buddy fell. He's fleeing because his buddy collapsed. Oh, let's make sure. Might not survive this. But we have medicine. So we could undraft. What could we do? Oh man, we could self-tend. Whoops. We didn't bring any blood with us. I'm not sure we could do a transfusion without a table, though. No, self-tend. There's, oh no. Oh, okay. Oh. I wonder if I send somebody after them. Will they live long enough? I don't know. It's like a half a... How far was it? Like 0.7 days. I could try to send Sweet Pea, but if she gets ambushed along the way, then we're really hurt. Then we're really hurt. Man. Alright, I probably should have waited until we were barely operational, honestly. We were barely operational. He's about to die. 2 hours. Yeah, they can't make it here anyway. 0.7 hours. Oh no, that's that guy. Okay. 4 hours. I mean, unless one of these guys pops up, I don't think we could. I don't think this is gonna happen. I think we're losing them both. Oh man, do we send somebody to recover them? Oh, it's a KO. The OG. And now the whole site. That is lost beyond words. The whole site is gone now. Don't have it marked, do we? Is there a way to mark the map? just have to kind of remember. Was it here? No, that's the 14. I think it was around here somewhere. Not there anymore. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't... That was rough. I mean, we missed every shot, I think. It ended up being coming down to the melee guys. Now do these guys know? Yep, they know. Alright. Now we're back to really just needing hands. We're back just to needing more people. I mean, this guy doesn't have much to offer other than a pair of hands. He's a melee fighter. He's passionate in crafting. Maybe he'll level crafting quicker. But grinding crafting is so tough. Right, Sweet Pea? I mean, we're not even halfway to 6 and we have to get to 8. Yeah, that was kind of, in retrospect, that was kind of foolish. I mean, we had just barely gotten the colony on its feet. We weren't quite ready to go off and do something like that. We should have taken it. A 2v2 wasn't good odds anyway. Especially not with any kind of advanced weaponry. We don't even have our precision rifling yet. We could have had shields. We could have had, you know, there's all kinds of things we could have done. All kinds of stuff we could have done to prepare for that. And we didn't. So that's on me, really. It was tempting because we needed the components. That's why it was so tempting. But if we just waited a little bit longer, obviously the opportunity would have presented itself again, since that was the second time just tonight. Alright, ritual opportunity. Two hours before the opportunity arises. So what do we... So 2 hours. How do we start that? Fiesta of Self. Public execution. That's pretty nice. What does that get us? Between -1 and +8 mood. How do we feel about executions? Abhorrent. Alright, well, we shouldn't do that. 1 hour. We're at 1 hour. And he's about to crack. Are we going to miss this because our priest can't do the ritual? Alright, here we are. Coming, it says coming soon. 4th of, okay, so we're 1 way away. Or the holiday is 1 way away. 1 day away. I might be fading here. Conversion ritual. Alright, what is everybody's certainty? Especially after everything went down. 92. 100. 100, okay. Let's see. See what happens when the 4th of August comes along. Not seeing the option for the ritual here. I don't know if it'll just show up. I don't know if it'll show up in his menu. Find out soon. Oh, an eclipse. Is that a good sign or a bad sign before our big ritual? You know, these guys never came with an animal. I don't think these guys came with an animal. They did not. It would be named, would it? Would it not? Okay. I should have just let Takeo live out his days at pasture, you know? Witness to the rise and fall of several civilizations. How much marble? We have enough marble to lay down a floor. Alright, we do have that door there. Okay. We should create those columns to marble columns for our mausoleum. Couple torches. Alright, how's everybody doing? Darkness. Oh, you're particularly close to AJ, huh? Sweaty as well. Yeah, they died for the greater good. I don't know what else to say. They died out of desperation. We were desperate for components. Alright, let's see. We could probably do this. We could protect them. Alright, let's go to Hampton. Alright, Hampton actually brings... we need crafters. Plants, that's fine. What do these guys look like? Gun and a knife. Okay, Hampton, bring them home. Velma, you're still unarmed. What's going on? Don't we continually tell you to equip something? Lots of spears here. Alright, let's... Hampton, you ran into the wrong place. That's partially my fault. Jake, you gotta wake up. Nope, never mind. We're done. And no prisoner. Right, Velma. Let's add to our massively growing graveyard. Alright, we have traders here, but we also have our ritual to take care of. We have 9 days to do the ritual. Select one of the following: a lit campfire or a ritual spot. We have a nice ritual spot. I don't see the option. Lectern? Oh, we should build a... Do we have to build a lectern? Should build a wooden one. Is that gonna get in the way of people gathering? We'll find out. Alright, let's do a trade. We have 9 days for the ritual. Let's see if they have anything to trade. Who's social? 4. Hampton. This is your first job. I know you haven't even got a chance to settle in and pick your bedroom yet. Alright, you have components. You need them. That is true. Medicine, we could make that now. Might not hurt to get some though. Nah, we can make it. Do they have anything else we want? Not really. What do we have to get rid of? All this old clothes. Keeping all of our books. Alright. Alright, Hampton, what are your needs now before we get you all settled in? Ooh, oh no. We need to convert you. Where's this darkness? We have a fair amount of light. I guess we could use more. Oh, it's... Could use regular light in there, I suppose. Did you pick bedroom? Alright, let's figure out this ritual business. Can't trigger it there. Looks like we have to do it from here, but I'm not really seeing it. Maybe if we build the lectern. It's all I could think of. We could take a look at that again. Maybe we also need a lit campfire. We could just put a campfire out there just to see if we get the option. Sweet bee, come on, finish building it. Oh, not assigned to constructing. Well, that's my fault, isn't it? Whoops, wrong person. She is doing all the research right now, but we should put her back on. Well, I don't know. Nah. Alright, what's Hampton? Let's... You can make a lectern. I know you can do it, buddy. Alright, our prisoner's healed. Nope. Alright, we're making a fire. We're gonna put this... I don't know. I'm overthinking it. It's not going to be permanent. Let's just put it somewhere just to do the ritual. Alright, let's see if the options are any different. BS stuff, so yeah. Is this not a ritual spot? Maybe it's not. It's an ideogram. Oh, a ritual spot. Ah, okay. Let's put that right there. Get rid of this fire. I don't know if that... Alright. There we go. Participants. 4 out of 10. Alright. It's not going to be the greatest, but we'll see. Wow, actually lost a little bit of faith there, huh? Oh, that's Jake. Wait, Jake? Was that Hampton? Okay, let's see. Oh, Hampton's trying to convert Jake, that sneaky little guy. Alright. Let's do this. Two could play at that game. Boom. It's a race. It's a race to uncertainty. I think they were lighting... It looked like they were lighting lanterns or something, like paper lanterns that flew up in the air. That was my take. I think that's why they lit those. I think that's why they had wood. Alright, our little ritual area is turning out quite nice. Let's prioritize deconstructing that fire, though. I could just go in there. Yeah, this is the nicest part of our colony. Unforgettable, a time of laughter. Everybody's spirits rose. Plus 10 mood, alright. Ancient complex. In the world map or in our map? 14 components still there. Ancient complex, huh? Jump to location. Oh no, that was just that location. Alright. Let's reread that. Discovered the location of an ancient complex. Alright, well, we've had an interesting go. Coming in as 3 religious wanderers, 3 pilgrims, if you will. Discovering this abandoned colony with a starving prisoner, a dead child, and the bodies of many raiders that we cleaned up, took charge of, and in the process lost 2 of our original followers. We have one here that we're gonna have to convert. Came in, we assisted, protected him, and we have another prisoner to convert as well. We've got the ability to make medicine, and now we have to learn how to make components. Components are our bottleneck right now. It pretty much is the gateway to any advanced technology. I mean, even when we finish this research for the precision rifling, I'm almost 100% positive we're going to need components to build them. Yep, 7 components, in fact, to build 1 rifle. So, but I think this is a good place to call it a night, and I will return to this.